Hi, it's Leslie Meredith from Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm joined in the studio by Kyriacos from AAL. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So nice to see you. You participated in a leadership panel today looking at business strategy moving forward successfully in the industry. So, what was your biggest takeaway from that?
Uh, the biggest, I think we all reach into consensus that what we need to do and what we need to go forward is the aspect of visibility, which is very important. The aspect of more further strengthened collaboration, and of course transparency. We all share our experiences from the major projects that there wasn't a single project that ended up in the same way as the initial plan. It has always been high risks involved, and we have been for years expressing our concerns towards the risks that we are taking from performing certain projects. That there's lots of changes on the way. There's lots of deviation, changing of shipments, changing of dates, changing of package list, which creates uncertainty, creates risks. And this is what I think we owe to each other as partners, all stakeholders in this chain, to work closely together, collaborate further. Everybody has to have an input, and via better visibility and the key word here, transparency, we can achieve better results. And that better results, of course, is for the benefit of all stakeholders, from the owners of these projects to EPCs to freight forwarders, logistics, down to carriers, the shipping element ourselves. And that's quite a positive takeaway, and I'm really looking forward to build on that and follow on that.
Excellent. Well, that's the whole idea, is that we start with these discussions and then they develop over time and the relationships develop. And I hope that you do get the transparency and collaboration that you're looking for.
It's something which we need it. We need it strongly, yeah, for a better, healthier market.
Well, give us an update on AAL. What are you guys up to?
Everybody knows history of AAL, the last 5 years. If I just touch upon the last 5 years, it has been tough markets. I think what we have experienced the worst markets ever in history. It's all non-facts. We have to repeat it. It's oversupply versus declining demand, especially in the project cargo business, with oil and gas and mining coming into less activity. However, at AAL, we have taken that recession into an opportunity. So we turned our focus into how we can explore that opportunity, because every recession has opportunity. And then this is what we have done. And I think we have been successful in doing so, that we have expanded the company. We have expanded our global outreach, our structure, our fleet. But at the same time, facing those tough challenges in such market conditions, where we had to review our strategy, our service models quite often on quarterly basis, I would say. And what we have built it's flexibility. That was the key, I think, element that you need in order to survive the unpredictable markets. And still the markets are still volatile, although the fundamentals are there to justify a projected recovery. We still face slow growth. We still face the geopolitical aspect with a negative impact. Nowadays is what we are experiencing. It's a true fact that although we got the fundamentals right, we did our homework with regards to consolidation of the industry, with regards to adjusting our service models and ourselves. Geopolitical and trade tensions doesn't help at all.
So, how would you gauge your level of optimism over the next year or so? You get to pick 1 to 10. 10 is wildly so great, and 1, not so.
We don't have the crystal ball.
No, we don't.
as we say, if you base your projection based on the fundamentals, which is supply demand, considering on the supply, it's a very manageable supply. In fact, the fleet is contracting. Whereas on the demand side, we see the oil and gas coming back. We see major projects in other vertical sectors like mining coming up. One could safely bet there's a recovery coming. But I have to repeat myself. It's the geopolitical front, which is beyond our control. It's beyond fundamentals that places some cautious optimist. Long term, yes. Long term, we are all very optimistic. Short term, we have to still navigate the volatility of what's going on in the political front.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for all that insight. Good to talk to you.